here. Thanks for sharing your time with us. A kind of strange couple of weeks coming up for you, given the fact that you know you're going, you've announced you're going, 2 games to go. Have you had a chance yet to kind of even think back of your career since you come to Ireland with Leinster and indeed with Ireland?
Not a huge amount, I suppose. It's in the back of my mind. I'm just thinking about the number of games I've played for Leinster, and as you say, the games left are numbered. So it's just a thing of looking forward to playing as much time in the jersey as I can, and just enjoying every minute, even the trainings. There's only so many left, so just enjoying every moment that I'm here, and I suppose I'm lucky in a sense that I know that I'm finishing on my terms and all that. There's a lot of guys that don't have that opportunity, so I'm quite grateful for that it's able to finish up on my teams and know when that date is, and know that I just can enjoy every moment up until that point.
Hey, we mentioned the word there, that's enjoyment. I mean, how have you seen Leinster evolve or develop as a province, indeed as a team, since you came to Leinster a number of years back, and to where they were then, success they've had on the pitch, and to where they are right now?
Yeah, it's certainly changed over the years. When I first turned up, obviously it was Joe who was coaching here, and I remember walking into the building and just seeing the facilities and the way the team operated and all that, and just sort of felt great to be a part of it, straight away. So I remember thinking to myself, geez, I'm going to stay here as long as I can. It felt like a great place to be. But I think that different coaches and so on that have come in, it's some of the I suppose the culture changed a bit over the years with different players and different coaches and so on. But I think it's for where it is now, it's a really, really good place with what Leo and Stu have done with the team, and it's such a strong identity, and I really do feel like it's in the best place that it's been in my time here.
Just a final question for me, as you say, you're kind of on the last lap, so to speak, in the sense that your time here is definite in terms of a couple of weeks, but it must be itching to get back home at this stage to see your family and extended family.
Yeah, exactly. My parents were going to come over at the I think Christmas time before the lockdown came in, so they had to put that trip off. So I haven't seen them in a while, but it was video chat and all those sorts of things. You keep in touch reasonably well, and my brother and sister both actually live in Ireland, so I've see a good bit of them, and it's at the same time I'm definitely looking forward to getting back. There's exciting things to look forward to, new challenges, the next stage of life and all the rest of it, so looking forward to that. But at the same time I know just enjoying the last few moments while I'm still here as well.
Thanks for everything. Good luck with the next chapter.
Cheers, thanks a lot.
Hi Michael, Sinead here from Virgin Media. Michael, who would you say was your biggest influence, or the biggest influence on you since you came to Ireland?
Tough question. I suppose I don't know. I'm not really sure. I don't have a good answer for you on that one. Biggest influence. Maybe just the team and the environment, the professionalism. I'd been involved in the professional side of things before I came over, but it's it's next level here with the way the physios operate and the rehab that's put on you to do and all those bits and pieces. It's I think when I came over, it was an idea that you kind of spoon fed a lot of that and forced to do it, but it's maybe as my career's gone on, I've seen the importance of the rehab side of things, and getting onto that stuff early to prevent injuries, and so I suppose that sort of thing has been a big learning for me as far as getting onto that stuff early and looking after your body as best as you can, so that you can always put out your best performance when the opportunity comes.
Way too diplomatic, Michael. You mentioned about Ireland there. You won 4 caps with Ireland. Obviously, it's 4 caps more than a lot of people have won internationally. Would you like to have played more, or how do you look back on that?
Yeah, I spent a lot of years just trying to work hard, and with the hope that I'd get a couple more. Like you said, there'd be some people that'd be dying to play 4 caps, and a couple of tours with an emerging island team and those sorts of things as well are still pretty cool experiences when I look back on it. But at the end of the day, 4 caps is I'm still grateful to have achieved that, and in particular I had the first 2 when I first came over, and then went away, but worked my way back in to get another 2, which was very satisfying because it just kind of showed that the hard work was kind of paid off. But at the same time, would have loved to play more, but it wasn't to be. So I won't sulk about it or anything like that. It's I've still had a good career with Leinster and played a good number of games with them, so I'm happy about that as well.
And just finally for me, what would you say yourself has been your own kind of biggest contribution to Leinster that maybe other people might not know as much about outside of the group?
I'd say just around the scrum of in more recent years, it's something that I've really focused in on a lot more, and with young guys coming through, it's probably the period of time when the internationals go away and there's a few more of those academy guys that come back up into the squad, and there's a few more bits that you can identify that they're maybe missing in their technique. So I guess helping out those guys, and and it's not major things, it's just little things that I might mention to them to help their technique or whatever, but that's probably my biggest contribution, I suppose.
Great, excellent. Best of luck in the future.
Yeah, thank you.
Michael is down here on audio only. Are you surprised how well Benetton are doing in the Rainbow Cup?
I wouldn't say surprised. I mean, a couple of years back they made it into the semi-final in the Pro14, so I think they are a good side. They play. There's a lot of games that have played really well, and they've come up short. They've had losses by a couple of points. So they're in a really good spot at the moment. They obviously need to have a good win with the last game that they've got. I think Ospreys is it that they're playing, but they. So yeah, I mean it is good to see them going well. It's good to see Italian rugby being a bit stronger as well. And out of the 2 sides, Treviso have historically been the best of the 2. So it is good to see them going well.